Sure.
The Ukraine's cross-border operation into the Kursk region was the most significant mission really since the start of the war. This was apparently done without the knowledge of their largest patron, the United States. Now, why shouldn't that be considered an intelligence failure on the part of this administration, this building, and the rest of the IC?
Well, Mike, I'd push back on that a bit. I think some of the things that the Ukrainians demonstrated earlier on in the war is the ability to hold Kyiv, and then subsequently Kharkiv, Kherson. They were able to hold major cities that I think back then you were here in this briefing room as well, and speculating on what the Ukrainians would and wouldn't be able to hold. In terms of, is this an intelligence failure? No.
The United States did not know that this happened until after the fact.
Yep, we were not made aware of this operation. That doesn't mean that it's an intelligence failure. What I would tell you is that we are working with the Ukrainians to better understand their objectives, and I'm not going to go beyond what we had in that readout.
They didn't let anyone in the administration know. Does that indicate that there's a lack of trust between Kiev and Washington?
No, I don't think so, Mike. I would actually push back on that. We have a very good relationship with our Ukrainian counterparts. The secretary, on an almost weekly basis, is speaking to his Ukrainian counterpart, and it's not just the secretary; it's the Secretary of State. It's other administration officials across this administration, including the president. There is deep trust there, and there has to be deep trust. We're on our 62nd presidential drawdown package. We are pouring millions upon billions of dollars into Ukraine to make sure that they have what they need on the battlefield. We are assisting them with their capabilities. We're training their pilots. We're training their infantry to be better, to improve their skills. There's absolutely trust there. As we said, we didn't know about this one operation. That doesn't mean that we're not engaged on other things. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Oh boy. Dan, and I'll take